Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This one is not a predictions video. Surprising, right? Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is teams that are getting killed by injuries already. Injuries, they happen. We all know that. A star player will go down, a team will lose a big part of their identity, but these teams just seem to keep getting killed by them. Some of them have been able to recover, and some of them haven't. And at the end, I'm going to talk about a position that's just getting decimated with starters going down. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is Minnesota Vikings. And we all know what happened to Teddy Bridgewater. From what I heard, that was a horrific thing to see. But to lose your quarterback's one thing, which they have recovered. They got Bradford, and he's doing okay. But then you lose Adrian Peterson, your best offensive weapon, and you lose him to a torn meniscus. He's out for the year. He's out for the year. And then to top it all off, you lose your left tackle, Matt Khalil, to a hip injury. Now he's designated to return, but still, he's going to be out for a while. Ugh. Minnesota's just getting killed, but that hasn't stopped them from being undefeated so far. But we'll see if that continues. We will see if that continues. Me, I'm a little skeptical, because sooner or later, those injuries are going to come back. Those injuries are going to come, and you can't suffer anymore. Especially on that defense. That's one of the best defenses in the league. You get an injury down there, you are in big trouble. The next team I want to talk about is the Chicago Bears. While Minnesota has lost 3 of their most important offensive players, Chicago has lost 4 of their most important defensive players. You lose your best corner, an up-and-coming corner, and Kyle Fuller, before the season even starts, he's on IR, designated to return. He got hurt. Really bad. And then in one game, you lose Danny Trevathan, you lose Lamar Houston, and you lose Eddie Goldman. And in the same game, you lost Jay Cutler to a thumb injury on his throwing hand. The thumb on his throwing hand. That's a big deal. Because that thumb's not fully recovered, and he decides he's going to play. He could be in for some pretty bad throws. Anthony does throw a few bad throws, but he's still a solid quarterback. Come on. He's still solid. So, Danny Trevathan to a thumb injury. Again, a thumb injury. And they took him away from Denver to be the leader of the defense. They wanted him to be the leader of the defense. He was starting to do that. Then he gets hurt. I don't know how long he's going to be out. If anybody wants to tell me, just put it in the comments. Lamar Houston, the torn ACL, he's out for the year. That's supposed to be their best pass rusher. Now they just lost him. And then, to top it all off, you lose your nose tackle to a high ankle sprain. He's out for 4 weeks, and that's a big deal. Because with the way Chicago plays, they're expecting Goldman, or whoever's playing nose tackle, to take up 2 players. That way they can bring up a middle linebacker to come in, which would have been Trevathan, to just kill the quarterback. Well, and you know what I mean when I say kill. And now they don't have that. And that nose tackle isn't necessary for them to take 2 guys and put them on him. Then you lost that middle linebacker play. You lost it. And then top that off, you lose Kevin White, who was your first round pick, who you already lost his rookie year. He went out with an ankle injury yesterday. Getting an MRI today. I'll keep you guys informed. Just I'll put it down in the box below when I get the update. Chicago, they've lost a lot of pieces. Minnesota, they lost a lot of offensive pieces, but there was a team that's already lost their 2 top quarterbacks and their first round pick, who was their up and coming number 1 receiver in Cleveland. Cleveland lost RG3 to a hit that really was unnecessary. It was going out of bounds. I don't know why you're hitting the guy. You can see he's going out of bounds. Just give him a push. Don't hit him. Trying to kill him? Sometimes you take it too seriously. There's a time for a hard hit and a time to just push him. That was the time to push him. And then Josh McCown, he got killed by Baltimore. I don't know how he finished that game. And then he woke up the next day. He was in so much pain he couldn't play. So now they're down to a third-round pick in this year's draft. Now, he's doing okay so far, but they got to get one of those two guys back soon. It's not going to be RG3, we know that. But hopefully McCown will come back soon. And then top that off, you lose Corey Coleman. Like I said, he was their first-round pick. He's an up-and-coming receiver. You lost him to a broken hand. That's a big deal for a wide receiver. You don't have any hands, you're not going to catch the ball. So they have to make sure that hand's fully recovered. All three of these teams got hit with big injuries. Minnesota, luckily, has been able to recover. We'll see what happens with Chicago. They got to get those pieces back. And Cleveland could be in for a long season if those quarterbacks do not get fully healthy. Now, I talked about the teams, and I mentioned all three have quarterbacks that got injured. Let's talk about the others that got injured. Newton and Palmer both left Sunday with concussions. Or at least they're in concussion protocol. And then Trevor Siemian, he hurts his shoulder. He's day-to-day. By the way, pointing to the wrong shoulder. He hurt his left shoulder, not right. And then New England, they lost Garoppolo to an AC sprain. And then Brissett, don't forget, Brissett did get hurt. It's just that he was still playing. And I don't remember what it was. I think it was a thumb. But somebody correct me on that. I don't want to say that for certain. And don't forget about the Cowboys. They lost Romo to a back injury. And they had to put him on IR, designated to return. Luckily, Dak Prescott's doing pretty good. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A fourth of starting quarterbacks are out already. And we've only played 4 weeks. Those are statistics that should be at the end of the season, not at the beginning of the season. Wow. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. This could be the year where we find out the value of a backup quarterback. Teams already know that. And I don't know if fans know that. They probably do. But now we're really going to see that value because this is just the beginning of the year. And you're seeing teams with quarterbacks that are getting killed. Joe Flacco, he got killed against Oakland last week because of that offensive line. They were missing 2 pieces. Then Andrew Luck, I swear, will Indianapolis just find pieces for that line and get it fixed? Indianapolis is trying so hard and they just cannot. Luck is still getting killed. He was out with I think it was a lacerated kidney last year. He could be in it again this year if that line doesn't play any better. This is unbelievable. And with other quarterbacks, you have to worry with Russell Wilson, Marcus Mariota, because they're not running quarterbacks, they're scrambling quarterbacks. That's still a big deal. It takes one hard hit, and they're done and they could be done for 4 weeks. Mariota was done for 4 weeks at the end of last year, don't forget that. And Wilson's already hurt. He's trying to play through the pain. He's got a sprained MCL. He's playing through that pain. Whew. We'll see what happens with these injuries. There's always going to be a serious injury. But we'll just see. See you guys next time.